we are going to show you a game that's getting some very, very good reviews lately. And of course, it's called Forza Horizon 3. And as usual, Driftwood is going to do most of the talking. Well, I'm happy to do a new live, I guess.
Hi everyone, and you said about me doing all the talking again. I mean, you played the preview build, and you actually may have played even
nothing.
just as much as I have so far.
Nothing.
You know a lot. You probably know more than I do. We
Nice.
were sent the game about a week ago, but because I misread the information they gave us, and because I simply did as we used to do when we got a review code, we couldn't launch the game before the weekend when they sent us another unlock code. So, which is why there's no review on Gamersyde, whether it's on the French side or the English side. And we're sorry about that. Obviously, I've only played a few hours, so probably a bit more than Blimdale did when he actually did the preview event. But well, enough for me to be able to see where the game shines and where maybe I wish it could have done more. But basically, to sum up, I would say that if you loved Forza Horizon 2, you're gonna love this one because it's pretty much the same thing in a different place. And if you didn't like it for some reason, you're probably not going to like this one either because it's the same. There's probably added to the PGR and Rally Sport challenge vibe. There's maybe a bit of Motorstorm sometimes, and I don't know if you got that vibe when you played Blim, but when
kinda with the special events at least.
Yeah, and sometimes some of the races when in the outback there's a sort of a canyon and the water everywhere.
Extreme.
Yeah, and even in the forests. It's there's probably the second Motorstorm more, and sometimes a bit of the first one, and yes, PGR and Rally Sports. It's still here, and that's what we like about Forza Horizon. And my main issue, and I know that Miguel is not going to agree because that's something we usually fight. Yeah, I know he is because he's waiting for me to talk about that exploration side that the game is not supposed to have, according to him, and that I think it has somehow with the barns you have to find with the XP boards you have to crash and things like that. But I know that from what I remember, the devs said that the map's supposed to be a bit bigger than Forza Horizon 2 in terms of scale. It doesn't. That's not how it feels when you play it. Although I'm pretty sure if you probably add all the the dirt tracks and the dirt roads and probably there's more space than there was before. But I mean, if you just take your car and drive from east to west or north to south, it's not going to take more than it did in Forza Horizon 2, which is fine if you consider that it's just doing races, and when you need to get to the next race, you don't need to drive for hours. But personally, I would love to also have the possibility to have more open spaces so that the open world feels more justified. But other than that, it's great fun, and the physics engine is just that subtle mix between arcade and simulation. And here I'm using what I just love about this third installment, which is the drone, which is so cool. And I'm sure we're going to see tons of very nice videos from multiplayer. People just playing with the drone, filming their friends, and maybe even movies in a way, much like what you could do in Driver back in the days, where you could shoot your own movies. And
and the amazing thing with the drone is that they had to model every little thing.
Yeah,
it means there's nothing can escape the drone basically.
Yeah.
So the roof of the station in Forza 2, they wouldn't have put texture on it. I guess now you have to.
It is. Well, it's a bit blurry, but
put the roof.
that's more than fine.
Show the roof.
The roof. You want the roof? I can't go on the above the roof. I mean, that's about as high as it can go.
You can see the roof, which
sure.
In Forza 2 you couldn't. So I guess it wouldn't even put a texture on it.
Yeah, probably. Yes, it's true. Although it's a drone that cannot go very high. That's
yeah.
But I guess that's something you have to accept. But it's fun. You can just follow cars like this. Well, of course, it's just going to the parking lot, so not really interesting. Where are you going, man? Okay. And this is just a game in itself.
Yeah.
So and this way actually the map feels a lot bigger, and you can accelerate if you want. You can go faster. And it's all very smooth. Probably just a few hiccups sometimes when because of the streaming of the map, I guess. Something I didn't quite feel when driving. So maybe I didn't pay attention when driving, but that happened. That happens when you use the drone. Might not happen now, but
to drive like me.
Yeah. I don't think it's you
model
though.
The drive avatars on me.
I don't
that's
think
crazy.
It's yeah.
Why would they do that?
So yeah, you can accelerate. You can go basically anywhere. I mean, my car is over there on the beach.
Quite far away now, yeah.
And you can just visit like this, and it's a great idea, and I hope the tree, and I hope more games will do the same, because it's basically free roaming with the camera and just enjoying the world, and there are just there are places where you can't actually go, like the gardens and stuff where you can't go with a car. Usually you can't go with the drone. Even though it's supposed to be flying, but go on, look at this.
Yeah, pretty.
Oh, not pretty. So it's a like a ghost drone, which means it's not like you can get hit by a car, and then you can.
Hello to the viewers. Got quite a few right now.
Oh yeah, and well, one maybe was a good moment to say that. You should be able to enjoy the stream with a pretty nice image quality, especially if you...
Hopefully, yeah. We finalized, with big quotes, the setup. It's very ghetto, I guess, because we have to use 2 capture cards to get everything working fine, but, well, fingers crossed. Seems to be working. So now we can stream with medium quality in real time. I guess I could give slow a try, because we only use 30% of the CPU cores right now. Cores we have 12 cores on this capture PC right now with hyper-threading, so 24 threads. And yeah, we only use 30%. So I guess we could even get a higher quality, but yeah, I'm quite happy with how this looks. I think we with the higher bitrate and the higher encoding quality, I think we achieved something that's, well, not very frequent, even very, very rare in terms of live streaming, which is acceptable quality. It's still a far cry from our usual downloads, but yeah, I'm happy with this in real time.
And me too.
And we've got someone saying that the image looks great. Yeah, glad you see it this way.
Oh, nice tunnel in that.
Oh, we've got, nice indeed. Oh wow. We've got already a question for Miguel, I guess. How much time does it take to drive from side to side of the map?
That's a question for Miguel, indeed.
That's a loaded question. Let's be aware that depending on your answer, Miguel might ban himself from the side. I
know that. I've been trying to...
I don't want to.
I've been trying to ban him.
I quite like Miguel.
I do too, when he's quiet. So most of the time,
which
I guess.
Is 100% of the time.
Yeah, it's true. So maybe I can go back to the car and show the map then.
It's.
I could actually spend the whole live stream just showing you the different cars and just the scenery. I mean, it's like my dream come true. It's an environment video.
It's such a pretty game.
Yeah, it's a wonderful. I mean, you may actually see some pop-up issues, which makes sense. It's an open world game. But other than that, it actually it looks incredible. I mean,
I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Scorpio.
Yeah, me too. And I'm curious to see what the game would look like on PC also.
Yeah, PC will be, I guess, less load issues. We already saw that at E3.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, the everything else will be basically the same because it's the same assets. I don't think there will be any higher resolution assets for the PC version. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. I was just, I've been waiting to do this live for a few days. It's pretty easy to, much easier than with a car actually. Sometimes, depending on the car you're driving. Oh, there's a. No, that's not what I was looking for. Never mind. So yeah, one of the things maybe, and then we'll talk about the side of the map again, and I'll tell you. We'll just see how much time it takes to go from the southern end tip, the beach side, to the city over there,
sure.
And then.
So we did you see the PC version running? No, I don't think so.
I haven't.
No,
I haven't.
I saw the PC version running in 4K at 30 FPS. That's the main potential issue, I guess, with the PC version, because in 4K it was obviously beautiful, great TV. No HDR, sadly, because PC and HDR right now.
Oh, by the way, no, the PC version of Forza Horizon 3, we've been told today, will feature HDR for those playing on the TV, I guess, of course, but it will include HDR in the PC version at launch, contrary to Gears of War 4, I think.
Oh, nice.
They said,
on the PC version too. So I guess, from what I heard, only the 1000 line on NVIDIA supports HDR right now.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Someone is asking if we can change the radio. I guess we can turn it off, but no, we can change it because everything else is licensed music, and we could get flagged on Twitch. So yeah.
So yeah, if you want to see, actually I don't even know if we'll be showing directed videos with the rest of the music, because
who cares about YouTube?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we could just simply keep the videos on Gamersyde and
or not monetize on YouTube. We can also do that.
Oh, we can do that too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So basically, the map.
It's not like we make money with the YouTube videos anyway.
Or with anything else.
Oh.
So basically,
someone is asking to put the radio off. So I'm going to say, let's leave it that way. Do as you wish.
I will turn it off, and maybe it will be back.
And now we've got someone asking to keep the radio on. So
okay, so how am I going to please everyone here?
You can't.
Story of my life. This is the southern tip of the map, and the city we could see earlier is the northern part.
You can see this road trip on my preview videos.
Yes. And this is just how far you can go in the north. And
how did we get the game early?
Well,
because we are professionals. Big quotes.
Yeah, because we work with the publishers, and we are a gaming website, and we have the game early because we're good people.
Well, yeah, mostly we try.
Well, we do our best. It doesn't mean we're always good. So yeah. To me, it doesn't, and it's really hard to be really sure, but it doesn't really feel bigger than Forza Horizon 2. Whether when you look at the map, and it could simply be the scale of the map, which is different, but also when you drive, even without taking the fastest car, it doesn't take. So, for example, to go, and we can of course test it, but to go from here to the east. To the west, here, that would take probably, using the main road, something like 8 minutes, I would say. So along the same lines as Forza Horizon 2, I guess. And the roads can be pretty fast because it's a straight road, so it's not really difficult to drive. So what we'll do? Someone
is asking for the Warthog.
I actually have it. So if you want to see it, we will probably show you in a race.
No, we can't show the barn find cars. Sorry.
No, we can't. That's like super
That's
secret.
a big no-no.
Oh, and it's true. We are in Australia, so we're supposed to drive on the left side of the road.
Yeah, it was such an issue for me in the preview build.
And actually, to be honest, I've never been to Australia, so I although it makes sense that they would do because there are roundabouts in the US too. Not a lot of them, and people, I think
there's
yeah,
much more every day in the US. If I
yeah,
see
yeah,
the
and
light.
people have been having a hard time.
They don't see the light anymore, I guess, and they finally go the roundabout way.
It's hard for people to maybe to think
One is
that
asking for the airport.
the airport. Yeah, sure, we can try to find the airport. I mean, there's an airport. It actually reminds me of there's a race there. Don't know if the airport that I have in mind. It's a smaller airport, and it reminded me of the one in Forza Horizon 2, actually.
So yeah.
And you can see sometimes there's also more cars on the road than not everywhere, but
yeah, it seems they bunch up quite a bit, the cars usually. You don't see any, and then you see 10.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is, well, not a bad idea, because at least it's not like, okay, I see a car, so I just take it over. Yeah, you see here, there is 4 or 5 of them at a time. So we got a question asking how are the showcase events. I can reply with what I played from the preview.
I probably haven't played more than you have.
Yeah, the first I played the first 2 showcase events. So the first one, of course, is the one from the demo with the
buggy,
the jeep hanging from the helicopter, right. And then it's the Ariel Atom.
Yeah,
which is fun. So much fun, this showcase event.
It's fun, but when you don't play with the driving line indicating you where you're supposed to go, it can be a bit makes sense, because you have to keep an eye on the GPS, and it's not that simple when you're supposed to drive like crazy, and you're not supposed to follow the road most of the time with the aerial atom, so that's why. Yeah,
but the gameplay was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
Where they want you to go and everything.
Actually,
the waterfall.
Yeah. I will show you
really fun and beautiful.
I will show you a race with a sort of buggy thing with the water and the canyon, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So this is indeed the Xbox One version right now. I don't think anyone from the press has got the PC version playable.
No, because we're supposed to when you get the review code, you also get the PC review code, but we haven't been able to download anything from the PC version.
So that's the big interrogation, because we saw the PC version running in 4K, 30 FPS, perfect and everything, great stuff, really beautiful. But so far, I don't think anyone in the press has seen the game running at 60 FPS. Not even talking about 4K, of course, but 1080p, 60 FPS. I don't think it's been showed ever. Hopefully, it's just that they wanted to showcase 4K and that's it. I hope it doesn't hide a big 60 FPS issue like you had in The Crew, for example. That would be terrible.
So since I can't hear the GPS very well, and sometimes hard to keep an eye on the map and to drive, I have lost track of where I should go to reach. And
maybe you should put the racing line on.
Oh well, I don't like the racing line. I think it doesn't look very pretty. So yeah, I found the main road. I know this road. So
we've got some more people. How are the load times?
Load times are okay, I guess. It's usually you load the game when you're, for example, you're using the drone and you have to return to your car. But then no, I can't say I've been bugged by the loading times that much. But we'll see some of them, and you can just make your own opinion on them, and but it's not like it's nothing like Recore.
So another
Honestly.
person asking how we are playing this game. Well, we have a gaming website, and we are big enough and trustworthy enough to get the review copies. So yeah, this is a review copy which is exactly the same as the retail game, of course, but just a few days in advance. This is on the internal HD. I don't think you've got an external one, Driftwood.
Oh no, it's the all is the original. It's the original Xbox. It's so it's not the Xbox S. It's the internal hard drive original one. It's yeah, it's full stock. So you're getting closer to. Oops. Actually, I saw you did that a lot.
All right, so someone, and I think it's going to please you. Someone is asking if you can use the drone and show the building up close.
Oh yeah, sure. So drone is easy. Is the drone available in the demo?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know how.
You've got to unlock. No, I saw some pictures from the drone. So yeah, it must be available.
Don't see a payphone too? Yeah, pretty nice. Again, you know, a bit blurry when you get close to it, but it's like you're supposed to see everything when you were in your car. And so the buildings, sure.
Yeah.
Except probably, well, actually, the buildings I have to say in the town, I preferred the French Riviera of Forza Horizon 2. I think it looked. I'm not going to say this looks a lot like TDU, Test Drive Unlimited, because of course my memory is probably affected by how long it's been since the game was released. But that's it's the everything that's natural, nature, the wilderness. It looks great. The buildings, well, it's okay.
Yeah, it's funny because it's supposed to be the inverse. Buildings are supposed to be quite easy, and the nature is because it's by definition chaotic. It's supposed to be very difficult, and it's in this game and every other game it's the inverse. So yeah.
And also, and it was an issue for me in the previous game. It's pretty empty.
Yeah,
you said you see a few cars, but and there are a lot of people on the beach where you can't go because
well, it's surfer's paradise,
I know, and so where's the beach?
We've got a question about HDR. I'm the only one in the team with an HDR TV, and sadly I don't have the game yet, so I've not been able to see if HDR does a big difference, and I really hope it does, because
actually, yes, someone I know, but I haven't been able to talk to him, who's a French reviewer, and he's just bought a Samsung 4K HDR TV.
Yeah, that's Forza HDR.
So he's I know, but it's not like I was going to tell him, especially because it was not a really expensive TV compared to the really expensive ones, but it's not like he's a friend. He doesn't have like that much money, so that's a actually a big investment
that's
anyway.
No excuse.
And so what he said on Facebook today was that the game looked incredible with HDR. So it might not be real HDR, but
I expect it does. No, I was just joking with fake HDR. It's still quite a difference from the regular colors, but especially the way. There's so much difference between full black and full white in HDR. It really makes an incredible difference.
Okay, so you're going to go
Someone
back
is
to
asking
the car.
for you to go closer to people.
Closer to people I can't, because I can't go where people are, basically, because the drone can go where the car can go. And if you know Forza Horizon, you know that cars can't go where people are. There's always a fence or something preventing you from going. So no, that's a no. That's a no too. So we're gonna go to the outback, small road trip, and I'm going to yeah, I'm going to do this race, which I think was a lot of fun. And she wants me to turn around, so okay, I will.
So someone is asking, what's your favorite car so far?
My favorite car, I haven't gotten many of them yet, so I can't really say. Yesterday I was crazy enough to choose, because when you choose a race, you can select the type of you can select the type of car you want to race, so like it can be Japanese cars, or it's the same track or race, but basically the type of vehicle you want. And I was crazy enough to choose the Ferrari versus Lamborghini event. And so I had to do cross-country races with a very powerful Ferrari that usually used on track only. And it was incredibly difficult, especially I was driving with no driving assists. And with it was the dirt tracks and the water sometimes. It made the game more difficult, even though I could beat the race using a buggy that was very easy, same difficulty setting. And with the Ferrari, it was so difficult to just and the AI was just doing crazy things too, like rolling over and stuff. It was just crazy, bit frustrating sometimes, but also a lot of fun. So I would say that was this car, for example, I like because it's fun and easy to drive. But
Which one, the Audi or the buggy?
No, the buggy. Sorry, the Audi is also very very cool. But yesterday with the Ferrari, it was something else. It was just okay.
We've got a very loaded question.
Oh,
how is it different from the Crew and other open worlds?
Well, it's different because for me it's not really an open world game. It does feature an open world environment, but it's not very very big. So I would say the difference with between Forza Horizon and the Crew is that you get a lot more exciting races and let's say everything that has been made by the developers of the races and the events and everything. It's so much more fun, and the driving too is a lot more interesting and fun than the Crew. And I do love the Crew for what it can offer in terms of exploration. But now if you like the Crew for the driving part, and by driving I don't mean the physics engine, but simply just exploring the environment and discovering new places and realizing that you've been driving for 2 hours and you haven't seen the same thing more than twice, right? Or more than once. This is not going to happen with Forza Horizon. So I wish we could have like a mix of both, where we'd have fantastic visuals of Forza Horizon, the physics engine, and the great races. But also the scale of the world of the Crew, and Miguel will probably beg to disagree, but you all know that Miguel doesn't know shit anyway. So
no, he knows his shit.
Knows shit. Okay,
it's just not the same shit as you. That's how it is.
So my shit tastes a lot better than his.
Opinions.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, it really depends on what you're expecting from an open world game, but I think this could work without the open world aspect.
That's another great question. Are the mountains and hills in the background skyboxes, or can you drive to them?
No, they're skyboxes, just like in the previous games.
Yeah,
so there's no mountain.
We were discussing this just before the live, saying that why in the Forza Horizon games there was a bit in the first one, but very little. Are there no mountains? It just drives me nuts.
Yeah, me too. It would bring much more variety. It's still a varied place. I mean, see, you have hills, and you have the desert, and you have the forest, and you have the beach, and you have the city. And there's a lot of variety in Forza Horizon 3.
Give me Forza Horizon 4 in Japan, please.
Well, yeah, with the mountains, not just in Tokyo, for example.
Oh yeah, no, but it's both. That's the Horizon way. Just do multiple environments, but
but they
mountain.
They did the French Riviera and Italy without the Alps. So
yeah, no, that's crazy. It's not like the Alps are far from all this. If you remember the Monte Carlo rally, it's right there. So there's no excuse. Anyway, another question. Do you prefer the career progression in Forza Horizon 3 over 1 and 2?
I haven't progressed much in the career. It's a bit different here in that it's they're not there. You know, it's not so much. There are a few championships maybe, but it's more like you choose your own races and the type of vehicles you want to play. And the difference is that you have to each part of the world has a festival thing, and you can actually make them bigger. So there are, I think, 5 levels per places. And when you do so, you get new every time you get a new level, you actually unlock new races.
Oh yeah, the Atom.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to show. But you can also try to do it differently. So there are other things, although here it's pretty much all the same. And there are also things that the community has created. So you can't create your own race, but it's called Blueprint. I think it's called Blueprint something. And you can select the type of car, the type of cars you want to allow, the number of laps, if there are laps.
So you can see these even without live gold?
I'm not sure, because I don't have live gold.
These are not user created, what we see here?
I think I saw here. I think it's that's the developers, but I think for this one, I mean the name, it looks like someone's Gamersyde.
Yeah. So I guess all the static content can be shared with people without live gold, but if you want to actually play online,
play online to all the. This is also questions. If you have questions about multiplayer, I haven't been able to try yet.
Yeah,
I was
coming to, because we had a question.
Yeah, I was expecting some kind of answer from Microsoft France when I said, "Don't you have like a gold membership for the press?" It's not like we have money to spend on such things if we can avoid it. And sadly, I didn't get any answer. So I might actually finally decide to buy it myself. But I don't play online much usually. So for review,
much on consoles anymore anyway.
Yeah. And so here you can see that I mean, if you want to do that cross-country race with a supercar, you can. I'm going to show you the Ariel Atom, and I will show you something with maybe even the same race with.
Yeah, it's not the Atom; it's a Nomad.
But it's close to anyway.
Yeah, but it's down. It's created for this type of races. So how's the AI?
Well, it's just as savage as ever, I guess. And when you, I mean, that race I was talking about with the Ferraris and Lamborghinis, I mean, like I said, it was crazy. I have the videos, actually. I have the video, and it's pretty fun to watch. But since Microsoft, said in the NDA that we were supposed to add commentary to
the videos. And you didn't read the NDA until the last day?
As usual. Because, for the preview build... Nice. They didn't see it. Yeah, the music is cool. Perfect.
Ode to joy.
So some people, I know a lot of people have been posting direct videos without commentary, and they're fine. But we're going to follow the rules. At least another day for another day.
Can you turn off the annoying manager voiceover?
Probably. I'll check. I haven't turned it off just to see. I think it's annoying too. I mean, the everyone telling you need more followers, and I'm old. I don't care for followers, but that's basically what Forza Horizon 3 is about. Because I mean, to level up your the different parts of the festival, you need followers. So to have more followers, you need to win races or do crazy stunts or do things basically. And
for the people who are watching us on Twitch, if you want to see the game in better quality, I'm just posting right now the link to our own stream, which will work normally fine from North America and Europe. Just give it a look, and you should see quite a difference.
Give it a try if your connection allows it. I mean, you should be in for a treat.
That really reminds me of MotorStorm.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You know, and actually driving through the puddles, it's a lot like Forza Motorsport 6. And this part of the race with the Ferrari, that had me slow down so much that I had to find ways to stay on the sand as much as I could, and it was really hard, and it was interesting actually.
So yeah, again, we don't have Xbox Live Gold on
we
review console, so we couldn't test the online at all.
No, we couldn't, and we
I'm
couldn't.
afraid we can reply to any of your questions.
And also we wouldn't be able to show you online because they said we should not. Other than the slots they gave us where there would be online sessions, which could be streamed, I guess, but it's probably not now.
This really looks good.
Yeah, this looks very good, and the way it, the bumpy feeling you have in the cockpit view.
That's something I really liked when I played the preview. The way that you really sense that this is not
I never do that, but it's live streaming. I do, and I've won this several times. So where did I miss it? Probably here. There's one over there. Yeah. So yeah, the rewind's still here if you wanted to use it. I never, might actually use it when I'm playing on my own and it's close to the end like this.
It's convenient.
But usually I don't. But when I yesterday when I was recording the videos and trying to not to win but to end the race with the Ferrari, man, it took. I had to try to control myself sometimes. Not because I was too angry, but because I was really...
move on to the Warthog and go...
Yeah, I can.
Go to the Outback, to the desert?
I'm actually in the Outback. Oh, that would be nice if I could win the Ferrari. I've never really won a car. 2 years ago in Forza Horizon 2, I would win like everything. So I thought, okay.
I think it was rigged in Horizon 2.
But this one probably won one car and not a very good one.
Yeah, someone is asking for you to cruise the map.
Which I did a bit in the beginning, but I can cruise a bit more if you want. Sure. Thing is, I thought...
Our little festival is going gangbusters.
Okay, so there's...
Seriously, you've brought so many fans to
that's something we can't show.
Signed up on another showcase race.
It's
something
a showcase
we
race.
Show?
We can't show. No, we cannot show.
You want me to hide this?
No. It's just that we're not going to show the event. Yeah.
Okay.
So
someone is asking for you to just cruise the map.
I know you said that before.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. So I'm just going to switch cars. Oh, there's some kind of a streaming issue here. I don't know why suddenly. It never happened before. Hopefully, okay. Apparently, it's okay now. Actually, Ublim recognized some people, the driver tires.
I can't really see the.
Oh, you can't see. There was Sybil.
The names on the. Oh wow!
Ouch. Well, and you can, just like before, you can turn on. I mean, if you don't want your car to get wrecked, turn it off. Actually, it's on, so which means my car can get damaged, and not just visually. Which means when you cruise around the map, you can reach the point where you have to go back to the garage and
it's
fix
not
it.
Down with this music.
And yes, my pilot is a woman.
So, are there animals roaming around?
You know what? I would have told you no, but yesterday when using the drone, I actually saw in the forest there was a tree. It was like not a bridge because I was going under it, and you can drive on the trunk. But there was, I don't know what it was exactly. It looked a bit like coyotes or like foxes or something like that, and like a family or something like.
By the way, we got 5 minutes
Oh, 5 minutes left. It's not a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the problem is we cannot show you more than 2 hours, and so we have to do the live stream in French, which will, welcome to join if you don't mind the French language, but you'll see more and different things, of course. So new places.
I'm sure they'll understand me better if I talk French and English.
Well, I don't know about that. So I'm going to just take that.
Is there fast travel? Can you reset your cars that way? You have to show the Warthog.
Yeah, that's what I was. Why I was going back.
Oh, you can change your car.
No,
anywhere else.
no, I don't think you can. So my garage, you can see, is pretty poor so far. So I don't have many things. I have the Warthog, of course, and just a few cars. Well, that's the Ferrari I was driving in that race you just saw.
Oh yeah, okay. So for 5.8, but also for races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was something different. Really.
Another question.
Yep.
Did we discuss the photo challenge yet? I don't even know what it is.
Photo challenge? Do you mean like taking pictures of all the cars? Or
I don't know.
Oh, I could have actually shown you the Warthog with the Forza Vista thing, but well, never mind. So no, I'm not sure. Like we said in the beginning, problem is we got the game about a week ago, but I did I did as I used to do before, which is I used the codes we were given on Xbox.com, and they actually said it was written that doing it wouldn't work, so we'd have to do it on the console, except of course we just had one unlock code, but they were kind enough to get us one more, but on Saturday. So I've been playing the game.
Can you rotate the camera so we can see the Warthog? Yeah. My main issue with the Warthog is that there's no grooves in the tires. It's just a texture, and that's.
Well, yeah, but look at this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, I'm not on the right side of the road. Well, actually, I'm on the right side of the road, but the right side is the left side here, if that makes any sense.
It's the wrong side.
So, okay, I was asked about the airport. I think that's where it is.
Yeah, it
So-
looks like an airport indeed.
We're going to show the airport. What's this? Oh yeah. Well, sorry.
Well, sorry about your solar panels.
Yeah, sorry. Me, the environment, ecology, not so much. And it's nice with the music. That's something that I understand why they did it, but like also you can destroy trees and sometimes it makes it a bit easier because you simply you go straight forward and that's it. And not all trees, but some of them. Ouch. The small airport, and I think that, there should be planes here.
Yeah, so we've got 1 minute left. So if you've got question, now is the time. So how's the playability, the gameplay of the Warthog?
It's pretty fun. It's nothing like the real thing. It
Yeah, of course.
doesn't drive like it does in Halo. And by the way, there's the Halo theme on this.
In the classical radio.
Yeah, on the classical radio.
What the question? What do you think of the game?
What do you think of the game? I enjoy it, but I like I said, I wish there was the map was bigger and there was more exploration. Even though, like I said, it's varied, but everything that's races and the event, especially everything that's off-road, I think it's just great. That it's a fun thing. I'm just a bit worried for now because again, I haven't played a lot, but in the little I've played, that race you saw before with the buggy, I had to do it several times, and it was supposed to be a different event. So I'm a bit worried that they might use the same tracks, just with different cars and at different times, and maybe with the rain. That, you know, yeah, it changes the way you play, because, like, yeah, when you have the Ferrari and you have a Ferrari and you're supposed to drive through the big puddles of water and the sand, it's a different story than with a Warthog, for example. But yeah, I really hope that there are going to be more variety in terms of races and tracks and the places we'll visit, because yeah, the map is not that big, but there's more than enough space to offer that variety when in races. And yeah, that was something that had me worried a bit, because I was just beginning the game, and yes, I was okay, I just did that race before, or that track, I know it, so why don't I do something else? But that probably comes when you unlock new levels, and then it's like Warthog festival
So
here.
we're late.
Yeah, we're late. I'm sorry, but I mean, again, stick around.
Waiting.
Ask your questions in
we-
English.
There's a lot of music stations in the game. Sorry, we can't show them because we would get flagged on Twitch and
Oh, sorry.
might be muted or even banned, so we can't show. The map is slightly bigger than the Forza Horizon 2 map, but it doesn't feel really much bigger. According to Mr. Driftwood, who is a big liar anyway.
It doesn't feel like it's much bigger, but when you drive from point A to point B and you take the road, but maybe there's more, wilderness, and but there's a wall here, so I can't go further, for example.
All right,
So there's still barriers.
We really need to switch to French.
Yeah.
So yeah,
sorry,
we are
guys.
going to go back to the Gamersyde logo for 30 seconds, so we can get something to drink, and we will be back. If you want to watch us in French or just watch some more of the game, just ignore the strange French speech.
Yeah, language.
We'll be back. All right.
Yep.
See you next live soon, I guess.